This is Comfort Consultant 847 out here at Lake in the Hills. So we currently have a R22 system that is down. We've got kind of a newer furnace here. It is a 14-inch, 65,000 BTUs. It's not a super giant home. I do believe this is a little under, the blower motor's a little small for the space. They're saying cooling's not working perfect upstairs, but we're really probably just going to be focusing on the air conditioner today since it is a pretty new furnace. So what I do want to look into is making sure we've got this stuff sealed up, because their humidifier here has just got a little bit of gaps in it, and they put the humidifier on the return, so we're obviously losing a little bit there too. So let's make sure to just doctor that up a little bit, make sure it's nice and tight. As far as the coil itself, so we do have a 17.5 coil. They did replace the 17.5-inch furnace with a 14. So I'm going to look at getting us a 14-inch coil, obviously, but we really want to make sure they're getting enough cooling over everything. So I'll make sure to do all the calculations and all that stuff. Maybe a little bit of extra metal for you guys, but you know, it's no big deal. Nothing too crazy. We do have an accordion up here. I'd like you guys to just test everything, make sure it's still sealed and not getting any leaks out of that bad boy. And to be honest, they really kind of hack some of the stuff in. You can see they cut the return drop at a 45 just to be able to get their room over here instead of using the proper fittings. They use the accordion up top instead of making proper metal. It does all look like it's holding up and sealed, but I just want you guys to take an extra look at all this stuff, because they are having a little bit of balancing issues since we're not like upgrading to a 2-stage or doing a furnace. I just want to make sure we address any issues we can to help them with that issue. As far as the drain, as you can see, it's right here in a nice little floor drain, nothing too crazy. We will have to do a little bit of disassembly, take this box off just to scoot it over and get all your metal out and all that stuff. Obviously, the flue, we'll put that right back, nothing too crazy. We've got a 1625x1 filter down here, so let's make sure to bring an extra one of those for them. And as far as everything else, is pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Ma'am, do you happen... And while we're here, let's just test this humidifier. It's a little bit older. They're not sure if it's working or not. Just test the solenoid, see if it's still good to go or not. It's just so we have all that info for them. Be really appreciated. As far as coming through access, we got the stairwell right here. Plenty of space right up outside, so you guys are all set. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns at all, guys, go ahead and reach out. I'm Comfort Consultant 847, and thank you guys so much for everything you do.